Good morning. It is Monday today. I thought this week I would do my week in training and just take you along for little bits and bobs. I started a new plan. This week I've hired an actual running coach rather than using just an app, which I'm hoping will help because I've had a few injuries and stuff, and I feel a bit like I've hit a little bit of a plateau, I think, with my running at the moment. Or I would say I've actually backslid, but mostly due to illness and stuff. But in my actual training and stuff, I'm not feeling as strong as I was. So I'm really hoping that working with her will be helpful for this. Every morning before, or actually the night before I go, I try and lay out my stuff, just because it makes it way easier to get going in the morning. So I just got my little socks and my sports bra, and then my top and leggings. I might head out in the dark today, so I've got my head torch. It's just in this random sunglass case just to protect it, but I use this one, the Phoenix HM65RT, which is really good. It's super bright, which is good because I live in the countryside now, so there's not really any street lamps if I go further out. And then I've got my GoPro here as well, just so I don't forget. Each Sunday night as well, I'm writing out my weekly schedule. So this is it for this week. Yeah, I've got my assessment with my running coach tomorrow, which I'm a little bit nervous about, but I think it'll be good. I'm hoping it will be fruitful anyway. Basically she assesses my running style, and therefore any weaknesses I have, and then we also go into her home gym, and she'll get me to do a few exercises and stuff so she can see how my body mechanics work, which I'm hoping will be good because I have dodgy joints and hips and stuff, which I think is why a lot of the apps and stuff haven't worked for me, just because I've got pre-existing weaknesses and stuff. A lot of it, to be honest, is from strength training myself for years and not equaling out my body as much. So I've got a very dominant side and a very tight side and stuff. So yeah, that should be really interesting. But yeah, I'm just gonna head out for a 35-minute easy run today, and then this evening I'm gonna do some yoga and physio, which I've been trying to incorporate more of because my body is just a stiff board at the moment. So I'm hoping that'll help. But yeah, I'll take you along for the run. I'm back from my run. It was really hard, and I don't know why. I keep doing these easy runs, and I do know why. My body is fine, my legs and stuff are fine. They're kind of back to normal now, but my heart, my chest just cannot keep up. They cannot keep up, so I'm trying to be patient at the moment, basically, which is not my forte really, and just go slowly. I mean, I'm literally going as slowly as I can, and I'm still very out of breath, but it's only up from here. I'm just gonna have a nice shower now, and then I'm gonna have some breakfast. It is Tuesday morning. I've had a bit of a lie-in this morning, so I'm just so tired. I've got my assessment with my new running coach today, so I'm basically going to her home, and then I'll be doing some bits in the gym so she can see the mechanics of my body, and then also doing some running as well, which they film, and then they kind of analyse how you strike the floor and stuff. I am excited, but I'm quite nervous as well, so we will see how it goes, and I'll report back later. I'm just working now, but something I forgot to mention earlier that I thought was worth bringing up was from my running assessment. She suggested doing some smaller races and stuff, so I've signed up to a few races this year already, So I've got a half marathon, which is like my first proper race. I've done like the distance before, but never like raced it. So this is more of like one to build my confidence up with racing, just so I'm like not overwhelmed when I go to do the bigger ones. And then I've got a marathon booked for June, which is in Salisbury, which will be like rolling hills, which will be quite nice, I'm hoping. And then my kind of like big race is a 50k, which is the Cotswolds Challenge, I think it's called, which would be good. It doesn't start far away from my house either, so if I'm like dead at the end, I can just run home basically. But yeah, I also as well did go to the national running show, I think it was called, on the weekend, and I went with my boyfriend, and he won an entry to an ultra in October in Snowdonia, I think called the Slate Trail Ultra. So there's two distances. So there's a I think like a 50 miler, which will be quite long for me, but it's the one I'm hoping to do, or there's I think a 90 miler, around 90 miles, which will be too long. I'm definitely not ready for that kind of distance yet, but I'm just waiting to find out if my entry can be used on a shorter distance, and if it can, then I'm hoping to add that into my plan. I need to speak to my coach about this because, you know, the jump from 50k in August to 50 miles in October will be interesting, and also obviously it's in Snowdonia, so it's like mountains galore, but yeah, it's exciting. It sounds a bit scary. I'm quite scared of heights, so obviously the mountains will be interesting, but I do find when I'm running I'm a little bit braver than when I'm walking, because I don't know if it's like my shoes or something, but yes, when I run I tend to find that I'm not as like worried about heights and like hills and stuff. So yeah, but it's very exciting. That's my plan for the year. She also told me I have to go do some park runs, so I have to add some park runs in there. Maybe go, she suggested Swindon, so I might have to go to Swindon. It's like fairly local to me, so I might have to go to Swindon and do some park runs there. My little racing plan for the year so far. I might add some more in there, but I'm trying not to let my head like you know, get ahead of my body. Today I am due a rest day. To be honest, after my like assessment thing with my coach yesterday, I'm quite excited to get back running again, just because she gave me some good pointers about my form and stuff, so I might go for a little like mini run today, just like 20 minutes or something, just to stretch the legs, just because I miss it a little bit and I haven't run for a couple of days now. And then this evening I think I'll do a nice yoga type thing. My boyfriend had a job interview today, so I'm gonna try, he doesn't know this yet, but I'm gonna try and rope him in as like a good relaxing thing for us to do together. So yes, that is my plan for the day. I probably won't film on my run today just because I'm gonna try and like think about what my coach told me. Sorry, the washing machine's going on in my kitchen. But yes, I'm not gonna film it today, I don't think. But yeah. I'll put music over this. So here I am in my gym doing a little cycle. I did half an hour easy, which was pretty good. And then at home I did my strength and conditioning, so I did some little hip thrust, glute bridges, that's what they're called, and then single leg ones, which I'm really bad at. And then finally I did fire hydrants, which I'm definitely worse at. The next day I went on a spooky nighttime run. This is my view from my head torch, and it is in fact a little bit scary, as you can see. Very happy to see the sunlight here, and then this is me on my way home.
Once I got back, I did my drills. Good mind-muscle connection here. I'm literally the least coordinated person ever, so I actually really struggle with these. And then next morning, very pretty sunrise. Hey guys, so I'm not gonna lie, it's taken me a while to turn my camera on today. This morning's just been one of those mornings where I'm just not feeling it really. So it's taken me quite a while to get out of the house. For no reason. These are like my favourite kind of runs, like easy long trails. It's just been one of those mornings. But yeah, I'm persevering. I've got an hour and 10 minutes on the plan today, so nothing too bad, but yes, I'm just making my way through a little foresty bit at the moment. Hoping the longer I do this for today, the more I'm going to settle into it. My head's not really in it at the moment. The path's a bit crazy as well. On the plus side, I'm going rock climbing later, or bouldering, which I'm quite excited for. And also the thought of breakfast when I get back. This mud is so bad. The floor is like but yeah, as I was saying, the thought of breakfast when I get back is getting me through, so I'm doing it, even though I nearly cried this morning before I left. This is my gate. There seems to be some kind of meeting happening there. I always like to walk around like llamas and sheep just so I don't scare them, but they're very much where I need to go. Hello. 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 Sorry. Just need to get through. Sorry. Hello. 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 Quite close, aren't you? Yes. Hello. Yeah. Bye guys. Anyways, that was random. I'm just walking for a second because this bit's super muddy. And we just had llama gate, literally. I just wanted to say really, like, this morning I literally nearly was crying before I left because I just really didn't want to come out. And for the first kind of like half hour I really didn't want to be doing it, but after that literally it's like transformed my mood. And I think that's one of the things, like the amazing things about just like movement generally, like whether it's running or walking or going to the gym or swimming or whatever, like it literally has the power to transform your entire day. I know I'm gonna have like a way better day now than I would have if I just stayed in, because I would have regretted not coming. Yeah, just sometimes you just have to really be harsh with yourself and just do it and get on with it, and it will help you now but also in the long term. And it's actually a really beautiful day today as well. It feels like spring. I've even seen some daffodils. So yeah, I'm gonna go home now. It's not far from here. I've been out for 55 minutes at the moment. I've also put this mode on my watch where it's literally, I don't know if you can see, literally just the amount of time I've been out, so I don't have to worry about like pace or anything. Yeah. Bye.